Where will you be 5 years from now? How many times have you heard that when anybody's ever talked to you about your future? But have you ever stopped to reflect, well, where am I going to be in 5 years? But where was I 5 years ago? And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to talk about. Where I exactly was 5 years ago. I could tell you exactly where I was, what I was doing, what I was going through 5 years ago. Okay. And to know where I'm sitting today, hmm, I would have never imagined that my life would have transpired the way it's transpired in the last 5 years. It's been better than I imagined. Welcome to Chavez Live 360, brought to you by Live Masters, where we feel alive by going live. And your journey to video mastery begins here. If you don't know who I am, my name is Mike Chavez, and I've been on a live video journey since January the 31st, 2017. That's 5 years. In 1 week, it'll be 5 years of daily live videos. And I specialize in helping people network online and build incredible relationships. I am broadcasting to you live from the fabulous city of Las Vegas. Let me know where in the world that you're tuning in from. If you're live, say hello. And then you know the drill. If you're coming back on the rerun, let me know. I think Mr. Mark Presswood is tuning in from LA. Shout out to Kelly in the house. And that's where I'm going to begin this story on this live video of, where were you 5 years ago and where are you going to be 5 years from now? Well, I can tell you exactly where I was 5 years ago. I was in Lancaster, California, and I was with my family, my three kids and my wife at the time. And I had just recovered from a knee surgery. Previous to that, I had two spinal surgeries. And so I had two spinal surgeries and a knee replacement from the end of 2015 to the end of 2017. So in 2 years, I had all these surgeries, right? And I was at home and I was recovering. Hey, Jackie, I see you tuning in from St. Charles where it's cold. And so I remember specifically 5 years ago, I was struggling to figure out what the heck I was going to do. And I had my old Facebook account. I got online and I saw Facebook Lives. I saw people doing videos. Keep in mind, in 2016 and 2017, that's when Facebook Lives first came out. And I saw them and I was hooked. I love watching live streams. I've shared so many times. The reason I like to watch live videos is because you get to connect with ordinary folks, just doing their thing, showing up as their authentic self, and you get to learn so much. And so I was hooked instantly. And I found this group called Break Free Go Live at the time. And I got in this group and they did a challenge. They came up with a challenge called the 90-Day Self-Awareness Challenge. And what the challenge was to go live on your personal page for 90 days. Now, keep in mind, at the time, the videos had just come out. This is 5 years ago. And live streaming was just coming on the scene for Facebook, right? It was just coming on. And I was really scared to death because I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know what to talk about, but I wanted to stay in this group and in this amazing group. And I'm still friends with several of those people to this day that were in that group. So I took this challenge. And 5 years ago, I had 1 week. I had 1 week to start the challenge. Now they gave us 2 weeks. And I wasted the first week by procrastinating and being in fear and being worried. And then, 5 years ago, like I really had to make a decision if I was going to start doing live videos. And I just remember what it was like to not have the confidence to get on camera and to be scared to, get on here and talk about things. And the topics that I had to come up with, it was called the Self-Awareness Challenge. And I had to basically talk about the things that I was self-aware about that I needed to work on for myself. And it was kind of scary. So, but what I learned over the last 5 years is that a daily discipline of doing something that makes you feel uncomfortable will help you have massive growth in any area of your life. Consistency and persistency over an extended period of time, amazing things can happen. 5 years is 1800. I believe it's 1866 days. Hold on a second. Let me ask Siri. Hey, Siri, how many days is 5 years?
5 years is 1,826.21 days.
Okay. So I've been doing this for 1,819 days. Then in 7 days, it'll be 1826, which is 5 years. Now, what I learned how to do in these videos is share my thoughts, share my ideas. Not only did I learn how to do that, I learned how to publicly manifest things in my life that I wanted. And I was talking to one of my friends the other day about all the things that I've manifested over the last 5 years on live video have come to fruition in my life. I've gotten to travel around the world. I've got to travel across the country. I've got to meet people around the world that I've connected with on videos. You know, keep in mind, I don't know about you, but when I first got on Facebook, I can't even remember. I think it was like 2007, 2008. It was like whenever it first came out, I got an account. But I didn't do anything until like 2015 or 2016. But there's one thing that I did notice about Facebook that was incredible. And it really intrigued me was the fact that I could connect and I could meet people online from around the world. Now, around the world. And we kind of take that for granted these days. Like, yeah, whatever, everybody in the world literally has the internet now, right? And back then they did too. But it's been a game changer to have live streaming, the power that we have to communicate on video and get a message out to people. Now, of course, we all know that there's quite a bit of censorship that's been happening over the last 2 years because of our unique situation and the unique times that we've been in. But for the most part, average folks like me and you can get a message out, and I think to people around the world. And I just always thought it was amazing. And I started, over the years talking about how I wanted to meet people around the world. And I got to meet people in different countries. I got to meet people in different, states here in the States. And it's everything that I've been talking about. And I'm just so super excited for the future. Where am I going to be in 5 years? Well, I know that I won't be here because, be doing some moving and shaking. Take all the experience. What's up, Idalise? It's good to see you from Chicago. Take all the experience for the last 5 years and manifest the next 5. See, the last 5 years, going from 45 to 50, I've grown more in the last 5 years, personal development wise, than I have my entire life. And the reason why, the number one reason why, is doing videos just like this. And you know what? I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop going live every day for the next 5 years. I'm going to keep going. And the reason I'm going to keep going, even though I have my other account hacked, isn't the timing ironic and moronic that I got hacked like a month before my 5-year anniversary of going live on that other profile? I have thousands of videos out there. I have a lot of them backed up. We have hundreds on our YouTube channel, which we're streaming to right now. And it's just been an amazing, amazing experience. The simple fact of doing a video can help you grow with your personal development. And I'm going to tell you, and I haven't said this for a long time, but I used to mention this quite a bit, that doing live videos on social media is one of the best personal development things, experiences, tools, resources that are free that you could ever do for yourself. And the reason why is because even though I have done thousands of videos, and over the years, and people will watch this video or say, Mike, you make that look easy. That's easy for you. Well, it's not easy, because I still have to come up with the topic every day. But once I make up my mind and I make a decision of what I'm going to talk about, then it's easy for me. And the only reason it's easy the hardest part for me is to make a decision of what I'm going to talk about. I'm just going to let you know. But once I make a decision of what I'm going to talk about, it's easier for me to do it, because once I make that decision, what happens is I get an idea for a video and I start thinking about, I play it out in my mind, right? I think it all out in my head. And if I don't like the way it feels, I say, no, I'm going to talk about something else. And then I think about something else until I feel it. And once I feel it, then I go, yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. And then I do a video. That's how I do it every day. And I had to learn how to do that by just being uncomfortable. Do you know, like, I've got composition books full of notes of scribble and just all kinds of different stuff for me to, structure bullet points, do all this other stuff. But I do know that if I continue to do this over the next 5 years, like I've done over the last 5 years, I'm only going to get better at doing it. And I'm only going to make more amazing relationships. I'm only going to meet more incredible people. And it's only going to get better from here, because even though, like I'd mentioned a couple of minutes ago, my other account got hacked and I don't have those videos, and I'm going to stop crying about that. I promise. Eventually, I know how to do it. So I wasn't like freaked out, right? Like, I could still do this on these channels right here, these platforms, as opposed to the other one that got hacked, because I already did it. And I'm going to make the next 5 years better than the first. That's what I say, and that's what's going to happen. So thank you, listen, for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you're interested in learning more on how to work on your professional and your personal development, please let me know. I've got some incredible communities with some amazing humans that I've surrounded myself with that have helped me grow. And, that's what this is all about, is meeting and connecting and building relationships with people through these platforms that we have. And that's how you're going to get where you want to go over the next 5 years. Because I'm going to tell you one thing before I close. I do know that I'm happier right now than I've ever been in my life. And it wouldn't be possible without the people that I have met over the last 5 years by doing videos. And those people are you. Thank you for watching this video. When you give your eyeballs and your ears to me, I'm still humbled and blessed that you give me the most important thing that you have in your life, and that's this moment and the ones that we spent together watching this video and doing this video, okay? You guys stay safe, stay healthy. I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. If we have these communities that I mentioned, and also make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, #LiveMasters.